All right, time for a reaction video. Actually, this time it's gonna be an explanation video. Flowers in the Attic by Apocalypse. For instance, I want to point out right here, I know it's off-centered because the flower's not where it's supposed to be. You know, like, hence the flower in the attic. It's supposed to be outside getting some sunshine, you know, like, or by the window, you know. So, you know, it ain't getting no water. Nobody remembers that you're in the attic. You know, like you're just getting neglected. So, let's go.
In a narcissistic, toxic environment, whether at work or at home, anybody's going through it and can't escape.
They're trying to block the movement.
Doesn't know how to grow through what they're going through.
Yeah. Don't let them stunt me.
Hear me out. This is a Boo influence. Gotta stay up late to do music, then go to work. I'm tired, can't do it. During the day, I can't do this. Drinking energy drinks to get through it. I need to focus. Then come home to do this. I'm a workhorse cause I'm going through it. Did you notice? Can't stop the movement. At night is when I do this, and the vibe is soothing. Oh shit. I'm in the mood to bring a color to your life like a mood ring. Focus. I give some amethyst to my blue thing, cause I'd have to call an ambulance to me, because I'd steal the energy like a field in between, not grass, a field of energy, you feel me? Electricity. Yeah, I'm simply mentioning different things besides reality, because I don't like my reality. I'm so hot, I'm on fire with my dreams, but never in reality. I never fell asleep, it's last night, no, it's night to me. Shine bright like a light. I said I do this like a night, like a night light or Hadouken. Lighten up the night sky, flowers. Right, like when I think I know what I'm doing. I got it. Like a night bright. I got an idea. Or a nuisance truant. You don't know what to do when you're a ruined student.
That's my luminescence.
Don't try to trust the government.
Get shit out of here.
It's too soon.
Govern shit like Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom.
It's common sense. Wait till I'm in office.
I govern to govern shit, cause I want to govern shit like the government.
Like stunting him.
I'm fucking the movement.
Stunting on him.
That's why I'm not that bright or fluent.
That's my luminescence.
They try to stunt my growth. My life might be in shambles. Screw it. Grab the oven mitts. Trash it. Ruin.
Go dirt on it. But I'll grow through concrete.
At least. All right, right there. We're gonna go back. So right here, thank you for contacting the abyss. Your scream is important to us. Basically, because nobody's listening and you're in the dark, but you got to contact that light within you, because you're the only one that could get you out of your situation. Nobody really cares. And then we move over here to this is going through the portal of the abyss. That's why I put that there. This is the dude walking in the there, but it's glitchy. You know what I mean? It's not the reality. It's the reality that they want. Then you go over here. You can't force a connection. We meet under the right people at the right time, the right circumstances, natural vibrations. So basically, you can't force a connection. The fire and the water don't mix. You know what I mean? You need to get somebody that's going to be the air to your fire, or, you know, the water to your earth, your dirt, and grow, you know? So you want somebody that's going to help you grow, not put out your flame. Then you got right here, there's Boo. She influenced this a little bit with her story. And then that's why I put beautiful minds inspire others. And then listen up. I'm the workhorse going through it. I snapped the string on the pressure washer. Well, actually is a picture of me at work going through it. But I'm the string that got snapped. I'm the workhorse. I'm tired, you know. But so I'm drinking energy drinks. That's me at my other job, down an energy drink to keep going. And then trying to, you know, do music after work. Then I'm tired. You know what I mean? And then another energy drink, supporting the vets. I'm a workhorse going through it on the computer, trying to do this music right after work. You know, like I don't stop. I'm trying. That's me running, trying to run away from life. And then that's just a nice picture, and that's a nice picture. You know what I mean? Shining bright. And then this is a picture from her page, and then bringing the amethyst flowers, because her amethyst Boo, there's that book. It actually says Flowers in the Attic on the book, and I thought that was pretty dope, because kind of resembles her a little bit. And she's reading that, and then some people take an effect on you spiritually. They can't phase you though, you know what I mean? Like, that's me with my field of energy, you know, like a field in between, a field of flowers, you know what I mean? That's why I mentioned a field. And there's flowers later on in the video in a field. So it's kind of like foreshadowing. And then so there's the reality. Don't gotta explain too much there. Oh, there we go. So shine bright. Okay, come back a little bit. There's me playing with my reality. There's Boo from Monsters Inc. Because Boo influenced this. But I say I'm tired or whatever, and that's why she's wiping her eyes. So I use that purposely. Shine bright, and then trying to do this at night. Where does that go? Right there. So I'm trying to put the light, the brightness into the light. You know what I mean? I'll be my own light in the storm. My own way out. Create my own reality. This is the dude working hard on his reality. You know what I mean? Like I'm working on my dream. Let's go here. Back clocking in. You know what I mean? Being a workhorse. But Hadouken from Street Fighter. A lot of people are gonna probably think like, what does that have to do with the song? Well, because you're fighting. It's a fight. So shine bright like a Hadouken. And then there's Apocalypse, of course. That's me. And then right here, the Minecraft thing. I'll go back. This is me trying to say, I'm all right. I know what I'm doing. And then bam, it smacks me in the face. Like reality. And this is a video that I took from my son's video for his birthday that I made for him. And then they come to Snuff the Rooster. I can't go. There it goes. Because that's, it's a song, of course, so I'm giving a shout out to the song. But it's also me, the rooster, the one making all the noise. They're going to try to snuff me because I'm talking about the government. You see that video right there? The corruption. But also it's like they want us to work our lives away, build these boxes for us to work in, 9 to 5 it or whatever, when we're really supposed to be living naturally like our ancestors. You know what I mean? A lot of them had some issues here, health problems or whatever, diseases and stuff like that. But a lot of them thrived and survived and were happy with the bare minimum. Just food, water, shelter, and fire. So in greed we trust. So they slave us. They make us work for the dollar. They're stunting us, stunting our growth. We could be doing so much more if we had better programs. I know everybody got to work and make a living and feed their kids and everything like that. But, they're trying to govern it because there's money involved. Like, how much does this dude make? And what the fuck does he really do? And I'm tagging him because he's governor of California. That's where I live. So there's him again, and me. Hold up. Let's go back over here. And then this is me in my reality. I'm inside my mind all the time. It's safe there. There's nothing really there that could hurt me. I'm in my own attic. That's an attic right there, metaphorically. The picture represents that. Pictures are worth 1,000 words, but I have to explain them sometimes. This is actual scene from Flowers in the Attic movie, where I said trying to stunt my growth or whatever. She's putting poison on the cookies for her kids that are flowers in the attic. They don't grow because she's lying about her marriage, or lying in her marriage about her kids because she wanted to inherit money or something like that. I don't remember exact details but she's hiding her kids in the attic and poisoning them so they die. And that's why you want to be sprinkled, but with the right things. My life is in shambles, like that horse. So that is from The Cell, the movie with J-Lo, something like in the 90s or something like that. Well, she's in this murderer's mind trying to figure out why he does the things he does, and she's like, oh, a cute horse or whatever, and it's it's split up in all these parts because my life's in shambles, bam. So that's me. I am the workhorse, but I'm in my own mind splitting it because I can't concentrate and stay focused. It's my life is in shambles. Grab the oven mitts, is done with, so that is just burnt croissants. I took the croissant from my cousin, my son's video. We call him Croissant because his name's Kyson. So it's an inside joke there, Easter egg for him, but also it's an Easter egg for my friend Matt. His son was playing with poo one time with oven mitts, so that's why they're chocolate covered, kind of. It's an inside joke. I thought it was funny and thought he would catch on because we call his kid oven mitts because of that. Now this is digging dirt, burying, that one is throw dirt on me, but watch me grow like a rose through concrete. So first of all, this is a clip from that movie, Flowers in the Attic. He's digging the graves for the kids. So I had to throw that in, it makes perfect sense. And then I say, rose that grow through concrete. So that's a shout out for Tupac. And so this is Woody falling through the cards, and he's just done with. He's just like, oh my gosh. So he's falling through the ace, which is the dark part of the card, the abyss, going back through the darkness. You know what I mean? So then, just regular field picture, but knock on wood, because I said I must, been through some things you wouldn't believe. Wooden, like I'm wooden. So he's knocking on wood, and that's The Shining. Well, then it goes into the next clip is Pinocchio getting the wizard lady or witch or whatever she is, a fairy lady. She's shining the light on him from the wand, because I must be a puppet made of wood and strings. Now, the wood represents the shell. Strings, of course, are going to be the puppetry, being played by, we're all puppets, so it's going to go into, I feel like Woody, and then knocking on wood, been through some things you wouldn't believe. The Shining goes from shining to shining, boom, and then go back to Woody. Now with Woody, I got to remember the bar. So he's exhausted. Look at him. You know what I mean? He's like, all right, bro, I'm still going to give you the props. Yeah, thank you, whatever. You know what I mean? So he's going through some things. So I'm Woody, but I'm also the workhorse. You'll see later on in the video, he's on a horse and he gets thrown off because I'm just too tired to keep going. I ended up in the mental hospital because I was just overdoing it, not taking care of myself. So, like, you could be a workhorse and work too hard and forget about what's important. And that's living your life. That's taking care of your kids and spending time as a family. So, we all get stunted. Like we get thrown in the 9 to 5 and we're blocked. We're not designed to work our lives away and become slaves to the system for $1 that we can't keep. We have to give it to somebody else because of a bill or something. Energy is supposed to be free, water is supposed to be free, and all this other stuff, but it is what it is. That's for another video and another song. Check out the one coming up, Apocalypse Unveiled. That's an album coming up, but right now this is more Joe's flows. I gotta finish that album, which is going to be A Home of Our Own kind of theme. That's another movie that my stepmom used to like and watch when we were little. So I'm throwing little shout outs and little Easter eggs, inside jokes and stuff like that in there, but also it's a tribute kind of to my stepmom because she really liked those movies and she's not here with us anymore. So I'm gonna pause it right there with the dirt. I'm gonna make another video because it's already 13 minutes.